Hello viewers, it's another time for your nutrition and life issues. Nutrition and life, your food and life. It's been a while, but we are here again. Today I'll be talking about something a bit serious, which I've spoken less of. What do you think eating hunger is? Have you ever heard of eating hunger? Eating hunger, as the word implies, is eating, and most people don't know they're hungry that way. Most people don't know they lack that nutrient. Most people don't know they are in need of that particular nutrient, and therein the organs, tissues, and the body is having so many deficiencies. What are the causes of eating hunger? Let's start this way. Eating hunger is a kind of occurrence or a situation where you lack micronutrients or deficiency of micronutrients causes little and subtle effects or defects in the body. Basically, eating hunger is caused by micronutrients. And what micronutrients are basically vitamins and minerals. Vitamins and minerals are what make up micronutrients. And as we know, macronutrients, macro, the bigger ones, they're the protein, carbohydrate, fat, which we find under micronutrients as well. When we talk about micronutrients, major sources are vegetables and fruits. So when a doctor or a nutritionist or someone tells you you lack micronutrients, your target is to get them from fruits and vegetables, nothing else. The macronutrients don't have enough macronutrients. And when you take too much of those macronutrients, in fact, it can lead to this eating hunger that we're talking about. You cannot use one nutrient to cover up for the other. Let's go back. Do you know when you have broken lips? You think it's a matan, is this? Sometimes it may be the result of a deficiency, eating hunger. Do you know maybe you are deficient of maybe zinc, vitamin B, or even vitamin C? Or you have broken edges in your mouth, and then you have blisters. Some people call them blisters. Vitamin C is actually deficient and it's eating hunger because it's not so evident. You're not slimmer, but you can see that one part of your body, maybe the nail or the eyes, are having issues. Another example is when you have breakages on your fingers, the edges spilling off, and then it's showing with another color instead of the regular white. Maybe it's turning brown at the edge. That's a deficiency, and that's usually vitamin B deficiency. When you begin to have your eyes going off white, going almost brownish, you need vitamin A. You need your beta carotene. This could be a sign of lack of vitamin A. Although excess of everything is bad, as we teach in nutrition that moderation is the key. Moderation. Don't take too much of a particular vitamin and then to disadvantage of another one. Don't use a vitamin to cover up for a mineral. Each of the micronutrients, which you have said earlier, which are vitamins and minerals, they all have important roles. Although we need them in very minute quantities, not as much as we have the macro. That's why we call them macro. I've said that again and again. When you're talking about your micronutrients, watch out for the little and the subtle concerns. These little signs, like the broken edges of the finger, the blisters in your mouth, the changing color of your eyeballs, even loss of hair can be caused by micronutrients. Forget all the issues we have with relaxers and particular hair products. Watch out for what you eat. When you increase your vitamin B, especially we have what we call a B complex, a B1, B2, B3. B3, especially the niacin, they are good for the scalp. And we have what we call the folate. We have a lot of them inside your crucibles, your lettuce. We have them even in onions. We have them in your green vegetables. Take a lot of green vegetables for hair growth. Take a lot of green vegetables, not just the expensive ones. We have also spinach, kale, local spinach. Every country has a form of spinach. So take that which is affordable and available in your region. And don't just leave yourself out. And then the king that we call vitamin C, as we know, is very important. It helps boost your immune system. It helps even virtually everything to prevent diseases when we talk about immune system. Little or nothing is usually said about the minerals. And we talk about the brain development, formation, even memory. We talk about the zinc. Most people don't know anything about the minerals. But please, let's watch out. When you take out any food, especially the labels, read the food labels. Watch out for your little minerals. For instance, when you have too much sodium, everybody talks about sodium, high blood pressure, hypertension. But when you talk about potassium, do you need to regulate your sodium level with your potassium? You need that balance so that your blood pressure will not be too low. Don't take too much food with potassium and then think that you are good. There must be a balance. Moderation, balance is the key. Don't forget micronutrients and don't take too much of your macronutrients. See you next time. Bye.